Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of What Do You Need to Know to Live in Costa Rica? Today we're talking about how do you make Costa Rica work even with life changes? That's right, life changes, life goes on. How do you make that work and keep Costa Rica in your front purview? That's today. I'm Patrick Jager, joined as always by my good friend, business partner, and overall confidant, Mr. Aaron Bailey. Hey, sir.
Hi, Patrick. This is this can be a tough subject. We're gonna get into it today,
Yep.
but before we do, if you like this content, like what we're doing, we would really appreciate a thumbs up button. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe button, leave us a comment, do all the things so that other people can find our content. So thank you.
So, context. As we know, living life abroad can be incredibly fulfilling, transformative, but we also know it's real life. We talk about that all the time, that this is not, rainbows and kittens. This is life, and it's life with some extra challenges, distance, language barrier for many, cultural differences. So we want to talk through this because so many people get these tension points together, and we want to help think through how do you balance it. Um, it's also a personal video and really a message for all of you that are doing this. I'm going to share that I'm going to be taking some time away to regroup and be with my family. We'll talk about that later. But this is a reality video for a lot of people, so we hope it resonates.
Yeah, I've been here for a number of years now and seen a lot of people come and go, and come back. Costa Rica is always here. But let's talk about, before we get into it, let's talk about why do people leave within 2 years? We hear such huge numbers, 50%, 40% of people who come and then leave within 2 years. For most people, they move here and they couldn't really figure out how to make the lifestyle work. They had expectations going into it, and then those expectations didn't pan out, and so they
Mhm.
decided to leave. They moved without the right guidance, or support structure in place. That's why we're really big at Your Pura Vida on making sure that you slow down and really think through lots of different things before you make that move. That's what scouting is for, is to really think through, is Costa Rica the right next step for you and your family? I think a lot of people underestimate the transition, the logistics, the language. That's so hard. The culture, shifting who you are and how do you relate to a place. That's a lot of energy,
Mhm.
and it just takes some time. And if you can't make that happen, that's okay. Um, it, it's perfectly okay that Costa Rica is not the right place for you. A lot of people try to DIY the whole thing, not get the help they need, or they choose the wrong town or the wrong climate or the wrong place or the wrong pace of life. They make the wrong choice, and then they can't be flexible in making another move in Costa Rica, so they move back to their home country. So this is exactly why we built Your Pura Vida. After Patrick and his family and I have made these moves and seen all of how this works, and have advised now hundreds of families who are making the same move. We don't want you to fall into the same traps as other people have. We there's those people who leave or who move here and then move back, but then there's also people who move here and they love it here. And life is really good here and they're settling into Costa Rica, but something happens. Illness, aging parents, adult children needing something back home, financial issues, caregiving responsibilities, and they have to move back. They have to move back for other reasons, for those specific reasons. Both of these realities are real and are true and are valid. And neither of them means that Costa Rica didn't work for your situation. So we're holding both of those groups, and realizing that it's okay to move back.
Yeah, agreed. And so here comes the personal part. I'm gonna try to get through this okay. Um, my life is one of those lives where home country life is invading into my Costa Rica life. I've had to spend the last year and a half juggling between the two as my husband has been undergoing cancer treatment. Um, Let me preface, the cancer treatment in Costa Rica is wonderful. His form of cancer, the treatment was not available in Costa Rica. So that, you know, forced us to be looking back at where we lived. Um, that illness is terminal. And if we're showing this video, it's gone its course. Um, so I'm spending a lot of time, navigating that, helping my adult son navigate life with that grief and just being in his mid 20s and trying to set his life. I also take care of a handicapped sister from far away, but that's a big responsibility. And then, just the responsibility of trying to figure out all of this. As Aaron said, I don't look at that as a failure to my life abroad. It's simply life. And life doesn't pause just because I chose to move to another country or my husband and I chose to move. Um, I am one of those that isn't leaving Costa Rica. I am taking a pause from a lot of things to grieve and to be with my family and to just have some clarity time. Um, so for me, I'm just taking a leave of absence. That's a partial leave of absence from Costa Rica. It's a partial leave of absence from the States. I'm going to do some kind of vision questing and but for me to be able to live my life in Costa Rica, I have to make sure that my life as a whole works. This is key to anyone that wants to move to Costa Rica. You you have to think about the broader picture of how your life has to engage. And you also need to be thinking about the fact that it's not absolutes. It's not black and white. We have many clients that come for a season of the year or parts of the year and go back and forth. I have a neighbor who's lived in Costa Rica for many, many years who travels back for his cancer journey to the States. So he'll go spend time and then he'll come back. Um, it's not defeat. But part of the vision questing of this whole move is figuring out that balance. And so really that's really what I'm doing right now is taking time off for balance.
And I'm proud of you for making that decision.
Thanks.
Um, just stating the obvious that Your Pura Vida continues. We're not missing a beat. Patrick is off taking care of what he needs to take care of. Great, thankfully. We've got an incredible team here that is here to support you as you consider moving to Costa Rica, scout in Costa Rica, relocating. I'm not going anywhere. We've got a great team, and operations continue as is, so that Patrick can thankfully take a leave of absence, while and then return at some point in the future. So,
I think it's really important for us to say that, just reiterate, living abroad is not binary. It shouldn't be all in and all out. We want you, we at Your Pura Vida, our job is to find how you can do this. Is that 4 months of the year? Is it part-time living? Is it a base in both countries? It's like, is it seasonal? And I mean life season as much as anything else. We have many clients, not many, but we've had several clients that have come and said, I just want a 2 year. I want to just do 2 years in Costa Rica and that's it. And then I'm going to leave, but I need this 2 years. It's not binary. We really want you to find what works for you. I can tell you unequivocally that Costa Rica is my past, current, and future. I own homes. I have healthcare. I have residency. Um, I didn't do all that to just walk away, but how I do it may change.
And you don't have to have everything figured out. You can come to us and say, we don't know what this looks like. Um, and whether you live here or are considering a move here, you are allowed to pause, you're allowed to pivot, to reevaluate, to come back, to move slowly, to really honor your responsibilities in your life and your values as you consider the next chapter. So we're here to support you in that. That excitement, that uncertainty, the loss, the rebuilding, the recommitment. We are really here to support you through all of that. I truly
You know,
mean that.
100%. Like we have built something I think that's really special, and and it is we. And it's not just Aaron and I, it's we that are looking at this too. We really have built based on what are people looking for and how do they want to work. We say it a lot. Our job is to help you clarify your why, understand your realities, build a plan that aligns with the life you want to have, um, and then really create a Costa Rica that's sustainable, flexible, and truly yours. Um, I say it a lot. Not everyone should move here, but many can and thrive with the right support. And that includes the support I get from Aaron and our team here at Your Pura Vida and all of our friends and colleagues. And I know I'm okay. I know I will be okay. I know you will be okay in their hands, and that means the world to me.
So that's that.
So
I
that
think
so
the
that's
hardest
that.
video had to shoot. So again, reach out. Hola at yourpuravida.com. Go to our website, yourpuravida.com/links. Schedule a call with me, schedule a call with the team. Let's help you to think through come to us with your mess. Come to me with your mess. We'll help you to think through the next steps and how Costa Rica might be a full-time move for you, might be a seasonal part-time move, or might just be a move for a season of life. We're here to support you in that. So until next time, Patrick.
Pura vida.
Pura vida.